Suppose these 2 points are divided by a point C in the ratio m:n. Then point is mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n, my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n, mz2 plus nz1 upon m plus n. Alright. In external, this all becomes negative. Right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a screenshot. Centroid formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. Direction cosines represent them as LMN, right? This is cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. Very important relationship between them. L square plus m square plus n square equals to 1. Extremely important. All right. Okay, direction ratios A, B, and C, which are proportional. L upon A equals to M upon B equals to N upon C, we can write. If any vector is given, R vector 3i cap plus 4j cap plus 5k cap, then this is A, this is B, and this is C. So how to find direction cosines? If a vector is given, just divide A upon mod R, B upon mod R, C upon mod. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a screenshot.
Done, sir.
Already, question of line. Point parallel form. What this means, a point is given and a parallel vector is given. And vector is R vector equals to A vector plus lambda times B vector. This is point and this is parallel vector. You know all of this from CBSE. In Cartesian format, we write x minus x1 upon A equals to y minus y upon B equals to z minus z1 upon C. Where A, B, and C and A, B, C are direction ratios of the parallel vector, and x1, y1, z1 is the point. All right. If we have to assume a point in this line, always assume this as lambda. So x will be equals to a lambda plus x1, y will be equals to p lambda plus y1, z will be equals to c lambda plus z1. This is also extremely important. If you have to assume a point on the line, then always assume like this. All right, you can take a screenshot.
Done, sir.
Okay. Two-point form. R vector equals to A vector plus lambda times B vector minus A vector. X minus x1 upon x2 minus x1 equals to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1, z minus z2 z1 upon z2 minus z1. Alright, this is 2-point form. You know this already. Angle between two lines. If R vector is A1 plus lambda times B1 and another line is A2 vector plus lambda times B2 vector, then cos theta will be equals to P1 P2 upon mod P1 mod P2 full mod. Alright, take dot product of parallel vectors, divide by their magnitude, just as in vectors. If two lines are parallel, then what happens? B1 equals to lambda times P2 plus A1 upon A2 equals to B1 upon B2 equals to C1 upon C2. If they are perpendicular, then P1 dot B2 will be equal to 0, which is A1 A2 plus P1 B2 plus C1 C2 will be equal to 0. Alright, take a screenshot.
Done, sir.
Alright. Next is also very important thing. Skew lines. Right? What are skew lines? Lines in space which are not parallel, not intersecting. All right. One line in this plane, in this wall, one line in this wall. They are not parallel, not intersecting. These are called skew lines. Shortest distance between them. Shortest distance between skew lines. If two lines are r vector equals to e1 plus lambda times e1 and r equals to e2 plus lambda times b2, and formula is p1 cross p2 dot e2 minus e1 whole divided by b1 cross b2 mod. All right. Very important formula. Shortest distance between two parallel lines. This is also very important. If two lines are parallel, then r vector equals to a1 plus lambda times b1 vector, r vector equals to a2 plus lambda times b2 vector. Then distance will be equals to b cross a2 minus a1 upon mod b. All right. These are very important formulas. You will see direct questions based on this. Take a screenshot, please. So whenever they ask you shortest distance, remember, first check if the lines are parallel. How do we check that? The coefficients of the parallel vector should be proportional, right? We just discussed that before. If this is true, then use this formula. If not true, then use this formula. All right.
Yes, sir.
So try one question. Let's see if you can apply this. Shortest distance between the lines x minus 1 upon 2 equals to y plus 8 upon minus 7 equals to z minus 4 upon 5 and x minus 1 upon 2 equals to y minus 2 upon 1 equals to z minus 6 upon minus 3 is option A is 2 root 3, B is 4 root 3, C is 3 root 3, D is 5 root 3. All right, this is this January. This question came in JEE Mains. All right, tell me the answer. I'll give you 2 minutes for this. Very easy question. Correct answer, Marita. Very good. Correct answer, Priya. Everyone else? Krishna, Adriel, Ryan. Let's see. Here, A1 vector is I cap minus 8j cap plus 4k cap. A2 vector is I cap plus 2j cap plus 6k. B1 vector is 2i cap minus 7j cap plus 5k cap. B2 vector is 2i cap plus j cap minus 3k cap. Alright. So first, let's calculate this. We saw this is not parallel. We have to use that formula. So B1 cross B2. If you calculate, you will get the answer. I'm directly writing the answer 69 plus 16j plus 16k. Right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So distance is P1 cross P2 dot A1 minus A2, A2 minus A1 upon P1 mod. All right. So now you can just subtract these two and you will get the answer very easily. So 16, this I can write I plus j plus k dot this minus this. So this is 0 and minus 10j and minus 2k upon mod of this. All right. Using this, you can find the answer. Adriel, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One more question based on this.
So what was the answer to the previous one?
4 root 3. The answer is 4 root 3. Option B. The shortest distance between the lines x plus 1 equals to 2y equals to minus 12z and x equals to y plus 2 equals to 6z minus 6 is option A is 2, B is 3, C is 5 by 2, D is 3 by 2. Alright. Same concept. Please solve it. 2 minutes for this also. No answers? Correct answer, Krishna. Alright, first we are trying to write these equations in standard form. Alright, so in standard form, the coefficients of x, y, and z should be 1. So this I can write x plus 1 upon 1, y upon 1 by 2, z upon minus 1 by 12. And this is x upon 1, y plus 2 upon 1 equals to, I can take 6 common, z minus 1 upon 1 by 6. Alright,
Yes, sir.
now all of you can use the formula and find the answer, I believe. This is also JEE main question. So very important formula, shortest distance between skew lines. Alright, shall we move on? Or does anyone need the complete solution? Okay,
Sir, could you please write the values of B1 cross B2?
B1 cross B2. B1 cross B2, we have 2i minus 3j plus 6k, or you would have called I by 6 minus j by 4 plus k by 2. Alright,
Yes, sir.
and the final answer is 2. A equals 2. Option A, 2. Now this is important, plane, because we did not cover this in for boards. So this is new for you. Alright, so I'll be taking more time in discussing plane. So we all know what is a plane, but we do not know the definition. In line, we needed two things, right? A point and a parallel vector. Point and a vector whose direction ratios we already know. If two things are given, then we can write any line. Same way, remember, for plane, in most of the cases, what you will need is distance from origin and direction ratios or direction cosines of normal vector. Alright. Why so? Remember the definition of plane, then you can solve every question. What is the definition of plane? A plane is a space or the collection of points where the vector joining any 2 points, vector joining any 2 points is always perpendicular to a given vector. This given vector is called normal. Alright, if this is a plane, you are taking any point here, A and B. If you join this AB, then can I say AB dot n will be 0? Yes or no?
Yes.
Same way, if you take CD here, then CD dot n will also be 0. This is the definition of plane. So for plane, you need any point and normal, or distance from origin and normal. All right. Normal is very important. Whenever finding the equation of plane, always remember to find the normal vector. All right. Always try to find the normal vector. Everything else will fall into place itself. So how to derive the formula? Suppose the given point is x1, y1, z1, and the normal is A, B, C. Alright, direction ratios. Let me take a point R, which is X, Y, and Z. Alright, this is clear.
Yes, sir.
So if I join BR or RB, so can I R vector minus P vector dot, this is N vector equals to 0? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And generally we tend to use N cap here because we need only a direction vector, right? Unit vector. So this is the equation of plane in vector form. Very simple. If you open this, you will get R dot N cap minus B dot N cap equals to 0. So R dot N equals to, this thing is a constant because scalar product. Generally we write this as D. प्यार से इसको D बुलाते हैं, B dot N. So this is the equation of plane. If you change this into Cartesian form, put the R equals to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, and N as ABC and DST. Then finally what you get is AX plus BY plus CZ plus T equals to 0. बहुत प्यारा सा equation, plane. Is it clear everyone? Equation of plane where ABC is direction cosines of normal vector. Very important. Is it clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a screenshot or note it down. That will help you memorize this.
Sir, could you please repeat this?
All right. See, just understand this. To find the equation of a plane, you need a point, all right, and a normal vector to that plane. All right, this plane is here.
Yes.
This vector is perpendicular to whole plane. All right. So
Yes,
if I
sir.
use vectors and I take a random point R, and this is B vector, suppose position vector B, position vector R, and this is n cap. Then can I say R vector minus B vector? If I take dot with n, this will be 0.
Yes, sir.
So this is in vector form. You do not have to even simplify. If you change that into Cartesian form, in Cartesian form, what we do? Replace the values with coordinates. So position vector of R, I can say this is xi plus yj plus zk, just as in line.
Yes, sir.
And B vector, I can say this is x1, y1, z1, and n is abc direction ratios. All right.
Yes, sir.
When you simplify this, what you get ultimately is ax plus by plus cz plus some constant, right? Some big terms x1a, y1b, z1c, and something. That whole thing you can represent as d. All right.
Yes, sir.
So this is the equation of plane, where ABC is the direction ratios of normal. That is very important. All right.
So the XYZ that is there in this final equation is?
X, Y, Z are the variable, right? In every equation, you will find X, Y, Z.
So they're not same as the of that of R.
They are not same as of.
As the direction ratios of R,
No.
which you
They
wrote
are the
just above.
same. See, we are finding the equation of plane, right? So to find the equation of plane means we are finding infinite points, which we're representing infinite points, right?
Okay. Yes, sir, got it.
So for different values of X, Y, Z, you will get different values for all the points. All right.
Yes, sir, got it. Yes, sir.
Please note it down. Give me 1 minute. I'm getting a call. Just 1 minute. All right. So this is Cartesian form. One thing is extremely important here. Write down equation of plane in normal form. What does it mean? Suppose L, M, N are direction cosines of normal to the plane, and P is the length of perpendicular from the origin to the plane. Then equation is Lx plus My plus Nz equals to P. Very important. All right. In vector form, this is R dot n cap equals to P. Please note it down. All right. Equation of plane passing through x1, y1, z1 and with direction ratios of normal EPC. You can write this as x minus x1 plus p times y minus y1 plus c times z minus z1 equals to 0 also. Alright, here you can see ax1, by1, cz1 becomes d. The previous one we discussed. Please note it down.
Done, sir.
Alright. Equation of plane passing through three non-collinear points. Alright. A is x1, y1, z1. B is x2, y2, z2. C is x3, y3, z3. The equation is x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1, x2 minus x1, x3 minus x1, y2 minus y1, y3 minus y, z2 minus z1, z3 minus y. Determinant. All right.
Yes, sir.
Questions? If you do not remember this, then you can also derive this very easily using vectors. Suppose these three are points. All right. Then what I can do, I can join this and this. All right. AC and BC. If I do AC cross BC, then I'll get normal vector. After you get normal vector, you already have a point. Then you can write the equation of plane very easily. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
you can do this or this, no issues. Using determinant, it's very easy. This looks very complex, but these will all be values. So like opening the determinant will not be very tough. Next is equation of plane passing through A 0 0 0 B 0 0 0 C. All right, this is intercept form. Can anyone tell me the intercept form of line in 2D class 11th? Straight lines, intercept form. In straight line, the intercept form is x by a plus y by b equals to 1, where a and b are intercepts. Same way here, equation of plane is x by a plus y by b plus z by c equals to 1. All right, if you have done straight lines very thoroughly, then planes you can relate very easily. The equations are very similar because line becomes a plane in 3D. All right, noted this?
Yes, sir.
Any plane,
So can you scroll up?
sorry,
Can you scroll up?
all right. Tell me when you have noted this.
Yes, sir. Done.
All right. There was something called family of lines in 11th. Same way, any plane passing through P1 and P2. P1 and P2 are two planes. All right, this equation is suppose A1x plus B1y plus C1z plus D1, and this is A2x plus B2y plus C2z plus D2. And always remember, same goes for line also. Family of lines, this is called. Any line passing through line L1 and L2, any plane passing through P1 and P2 is always P1 plus lambda times P2. You can assume any plane passing through the intersection of P1 and P2. You can assume like this. How to find the value of lambda? They will give you a condition. Use that condition, you can find the value of lambda. Is it clear what I'm saying?
Sir, can you repeat?
All right. See, if they ask any plane which is passing through the intersection of two planes P1 and P2. So they have given the planes P1 and P2. We have to find a third plane. All right. So always assume the third plane as this. This is the equation of our third plane. We already know A1, B1, C1, D1, A2, B2, C2, D2. The only variable here is lambda. Right, Krishna?
Yes, sir.
So how to find lambda? For that, they will give you a condition. A plane passes through the intersection of P1 and P2 and is at a distance of this from origin. Right? So using that condition, you can find the value of lambda. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is true for line also. Let me just give you a quick revision for lines. If they ask you find the line which is passing through the intersection of L1 and L2 and the distance of this, then always assume the line as this. All right.
Yes, sir.
So let me give you a question. Let's see if you can solve this. Very easy question. Find the equation of plane which is at a distance 4 upon root 14 from the origin and is normal to vector 2y cap plus j cap minus 3k cap. Very easy question. This is n vector. Remember, whenever using the normal form, you have to convert n vector into n cap. solve it. Then first step is always, they have given the distance from origin, so we have to use this r dot n cap equals to t or p 2x plus y minus 3. Either is it 4 or 1? Right, this
So
is
the
4.
distance.
Yes, the correct, your answer is correct. You see, there is a printing mistake here. I see the solution. All right, your answer is correct. So here this mod is 4 plus 1 5 9 14 under root 14. So this we have to use r dot n cap y plus j minus 3k upon root 14 equals to p, right?
Yes, sir.
So 1 upon root 14, 4 upon root 14. Now you can cancel this and use this as xyz. You will get the answer. Let me do this. Xi plus yj is zk dot 2y plus j minus 3k equals to 4. So this is 2x plus y minus 3z equals to 4. But remember one thing, here we did one mistake. They are saying this plane is normal to this vector, right? So we always have to use plus minus here. All right, because this n cap can be this side also. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So remember to use plus minus. I hope everyone is clear about plane.
Sir, can you scroll up?
Okay.
Done, sir.
All right. Now a few things that is very easy. You can adjust that by yourself. Angle between planes. All right. देखो plane का माई बाप जो है वो normal है, right? Everything is dependent on this normal. So the angle between planes and the angle between normals will be the same or not?
Yes, sir.
right? This angle and this angle will be the same. So I can find the angle between planes using the angle between these vectors. So you already know how to find angle between vectors, which is n1 dot n2 upon n1 n2 mod. All right. If two planes are parallel, who can tell me what will happen? If two planes are parallel, then
N1, N2.
right, they are proportional, or I can say n1 equals to lambda times n2, or if the direction cosine is a1 b1 c1 b2 c2, then what will happen? a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 equals to c1 upon c2, or what we can say, n1 cross n2 will be also 0, right?
Yes, sir.
So you can take a screenshot of this. This is just vectors. You just have to think. Again, let me repeat this. Plane is all about normal vector, finding the normal vector. Everything revolves around that. All right, if two planes are perpendicular, then n1 dot n2 will be 0, or what can say a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 will be 0. Note it down. Tell me when you are done.
Done, sir.
Okay. Now, very important thing again, distance between point and a plane. Can anyone tell me the formula between a point and a line? Distance between a point and a line in 2D. Anyone remembers this? No. No. All right. I'll give you a quick revision. This is x1, y1, z1. All right. In 2D line, just remove the z quantity. All right. The formula is same. Is it clear what I said?
Yes, sir.
So finding length of AM is just put the coordinates of the point in this equation. So A x1 plus B y1 plus C z1 plus D upon coefficient square mod. Very simple formula. So can anyone tell me the distance of a point from a line in 2D? What will be the formula?
AX1 plus BY1 divided by root of A square plus B square.
Right, you forgot a C, right? AX1 plus BY1 plus C, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Please note it down. Distance between parallel planes. This formula is also applicable in line. Suppose the planes are AX plus BY plus CZ plus D1 equals to 0 and AX plus BY plus CZ plus D2 equals to 0. Then distance is D1 minus D2 mod upon A square plus B square plus C square. All right. So in 2D line also,
Yes.
two parallel lines will be ax plus by plus c, c1 ax plus by plus c2, and distance will be c1 minus c2 upon a square plus b square under root. Again, if you do planes very thoroughly, 2D lines, straight lines will be very clear. Note it down. Done.
Done, sir.
And just believe me on this, memorize all the formulas. You will solve at least 1 to 2 questions very easily, comfortably, if you just memorize the formulas. Coplanarity of two lines. Two lines R vector equals to A1 vector plus lambda B1 and R vector equals to A2 plus lambda B2 are coplanar if A2 minus A1 dot B1 cross B2 equals to 0. Alright, you can either memorize this or remember like this. A1 and A2, if two lines are coplanar, then both the lines are like this in the same plane. This is A1, this is A2, B1 and B2. Again, whenever we're talking about plane, we have to find the normal. So to find the normal, I can take cross. This I told you previously also. Now if I join this and take dot with this, then this will be 0, right?
Yes, sir.
This is what coplanarity is all about. If you do not want to remember this, then in Cartesian format, this is x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1, b1, c, a2, b2, c2 equals to 0. And this is very important, extremely important. Like many times questions have been come directly from this coplanarity of two lines. Done?
Done, sir.
Okay. Equation of plane containing two lines. This is R minus A1 dot B1 cross B2 equals to 0, or R minus A2 dot B1 cross B2 equals to 0. Again, you can derive this using the same concept. We have learned only one concept, which is find the normal, take dot equals to 0. If this is line, this is another line, I can find normal B1 cross B2 using the direction vectors. Now, if I have to find the equation of plane, then I have to take R vector. Now we can take either A1 or A2. So R minus A2, this will be perpendicular to this. So dot equals to 0. Using the same concept, we are writing all the formulas, nothing new. You just have to see how to use that. Is it clear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And please get today's recording from the team. Watch it again. Right? अभी तुम लोगों को लग रहा होगा सब समझ में आ गया, सब याद हो गया. But it will not happen like that, right? You have to watch 1-2 times, write down all the formulas on your own, try to derive that on your own, फिर सब याद होगा. वरना अभी ना ऐसा लगेगा कि सब याद हो गया, वहां क्वेश्चन धड़ाधड़ होंगे प्लेन के, बट वो होंगे नहीं. फिर वहां जाते पैनिक में सारे फॉर्मूले भूल जाओ. क्लियर?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So let's solve one question. If the lines x minus k upon 1 equals to y minus 2 upon 2 equals to z minus 3 upon 3 and x plus 1 upon 3 equals to y plus 2 upon 2 equals to z plus 3 upon 1 are coplanar, then value of k is dash. This is JEE in 2021. Please solve it on your own. All right, there is an announcement, everyone. Chemistry class will be 15 minutes earlier, so you do not have to leave the meeting. All right, 4:45 पे होगी आप लोगों की class chemistry की. So right after maths class, there will be chemistry class. You do not have to leave the meeting. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
No, Marita, the answer is not matching. Let's see. A2 minus A1. So this is -1 minus k plus minus 4j minus 6k. No, 3 is also not correct. What is the answer you are getting here? B1 cross B2?
Minus 4 I cap plus 8 J cap minus 4 K cap.
Okay, let's see. 2 minus 6 minus j 1 minus 9 plus 8j k 2 minus j minus 4k. This is the B1 cross B2.
Yes.
Okay. Now all you have to take is dot. So this plus, so 1 plus k times 4. This is minus 32 and plus 24. This is equal to 0. Right? Check if I have done any calculation mistake. So 32 or job is 8. So 2k plus 1 equals to 2. So k equals to 1. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone. Adriel, Ria, Ryan, Marita. Calculation errors.
Yes, sir, calculation still.
All right. See, always take your time, right? We tend to say that speed is everything, but देखो 2 मिनट में गलत करना फिर 2 मिनट लगा के सही करना is worse than 3 मिनट लगा के सही करना. ठीक है, तो 3 मिनट लगाओ चाहे, लेकिन सही करो. ठीक है, सारे क्वेश्चन तो वैसे भी तुम करके आ नहीं रहे, हमें 15 क्वेश्चन करने हैं. ठीक है, 3-4 मिनट लगाना, अच्छे से एक बारी में सही करने की कोशिश करना. ये नहीं कि बार बार कर रहे हैं क्वेश्चन को, बहुत टाइम वेस्ट होता है. Another question. The distance of the point 7 minus 3 minus 4 from the plane passing through the points 2 minus 3 1 minus 1 1 minus 2 3 minus 4 2 is 4 5 5 root 2 4 root 2. Can anyone tell me what was the formula for finding the plane using 3 points without looking at the notes with the memory? Anyone? In vectors also it is okay if you can explain me in vectors. If you have 3 points to find any equation of plane, what you need?
Normal.
Normal. So how you can find normal?
Cross product.
Absolutely. Find AB, AC, take cross product. Now you have a normal vector and 3 points. So you can take any point, then use vectors, right? Or using the determinant x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. And niche x2 minus x1, x3 minus x1, y2 minus y1, y3 minus y1, z2 minus z1, z3 minus z1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please find the equation of the plane. Then you can use distance formula, distance of a point from the plane, and find the answer, right? वो याद है किसी को? Distance of the point from the plane. What was the formula?
ax1 plus
Right. Absolutely correct. Very good. We just have to put the point in the equation, right? Satisfy the point in the equation, you will get the answer. Divide by coefficient square. Anyone solved? The answer is 5 root 2. If you have not, then don't worry. Please try this at home. We'll discuss this tomorrow. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you take 1 minute rest and do not leave the meeting. Chemistry class is going to start in this meeting only. All right, guys. Take care. Please memorize all the formulas. Take the recording. आज अच्छे से दोबारा देखना, समझना, कुछ क्वेश्चंस खुद से कर लेना. We'll discuss the same chapter tomorrow also. Few things. All right.